Tomorrow marks 3 years since the tragic January 8th mass shooting.
But tonight, one elected official and survivors of the shooting are putting gun control back on the table. Those survivors and hundreds of others gathered at the Loft Cinema for a film screening as well as public forum.
That's where we find Not on Your Side Simone Del Rosario with the story.
Well, Guy and Stella, the film they screened is called Living for 32, a documentary by a survivor of a different tragedy, the Virginia Tech Massacre. Now, the documentary tackles the issues of background checks and mental health, and after the screening, those who experienced Tucson's own tragedy tackle the same.
You're seeing police out with their weapons drawn, students out looking, trying to see what's going on.
Images of the Virginia Tech Massacre bring up different images in the minds of survivors of Tucson's tragedy. Host and Councilman Steve Kozachik says the film plays an important role.
Is to humanize the issue, because he's talking about two things: background checks and mental health.
Two topics Kozachik says where he'd like to find middle ground, but not everyone is game for compromise.
A middle between infringement and non-infringement? No, any compromise with infringement is still infringement. It's just less infringement.
But inside the theater, Kozachik and survivors held a captive audience.
I hope it'll energize people and bring focus to the needs of those who are dealing with mental illness, to the need for responsible gun legislation, and to remind us that we're all in this together.
Now, Kozachik says we can make changes at the local level if those who sell guns evaluate their customers closely. The opposition says that criminals are going to find a way to get those guns no matter what. We're live in Midtown. I'm Simone Del Rosario, KGUN-9 on your side.
Simone, thank you.